me. You're a fool, Mr. Thornhart. Because I know that you are a murderer. And when Marty found that out, she arranged for you to pull another one and kill my husband.
But it suggests that Margaret hired me to kill your husband.
You came to this country with what? Todd's passport and Todd's briefcase. And I suppose he just gave that to you.
He gave me much more than that. He gave his life trying to help me. And after Margaret left for the States in Todd's plane, we thought we could get away by helicopter. Me to Dublin and Todd on to London to meet you.
I know that. It's our honeymoon.
I'm sorry. I told him to go without me, but he was determined to help. He was as stubborn as he was brave. He slugged me, grabbed my coat and ran out the door. His plan was to draw attention away from me so I could get through the other door. And sure enough, as soon as the people who were after me saw him coming through the fog, they thought it was me. Shots rang out. I ran to the door, looked outside, and there was one of them standing there with a gun, and Todd laying on the ground with his face down. They shot him in the back.
No, that's not what the police said. They said that Todd's car went off a cliff. No, you knocked him off. You put him behind the wheel. You released the clutch.
No, I'm sorry. If the car went into the ocean, he was already dead. They tried to make it look like an accident to cover over that it was a shooting. Mrs. Manning, someone is lying to you. But it's the authorities and not me.
Look, I believe what I saw, Mr. Thornhart. I went to Inniscrag. I saw exactly where Todd's car went off of the cliff.
You saw what they wanted you to see, but the truth...
No, the truth is that you helped Marty kill my husband, and you are trying to protect her. I will never see my husband again. And my little girl, she'll never know her father. Oh, Marty, she sure got her money's worth, didn't she?
She had nothing to do with...
Well, Todd went to Ireland because of her. She pushed his buttons and he just forgot about everything.
Look, I don't know the story of Todd and Margaret. All I know is that he went beyond the call of duty to help me because she asked him to. Now I'm confused here. She bought him that cross. I just assumed that they were friends.
What cross?
Antique Celtic cross. She got it for someone who taught her to be brave. And I was under the impression...
She buys Todd a cross for courage and then sends him off to his death.
Mrs. Manning.
She had it all planned out, everything just the way she wanted it. She's engaged to the man that she loves, and I'm stuck holding my husband's jacket that was washed up from the beach.
I wish I'd known you were coming down here, Blair. I don't think this is a good idea.
No, Bo, you know what? I think it's a great idea. Because I know without a doubt that this man killed my husband, and I want him tried for murder.
The Irish police are way ahead of you.
Good. I'm just sorry they don't hang people in Ireland. No more tears. You're the one that's gonna suffer, Marty. If it's the last thing that I do.
I want to talk to you about Patrick Thornhart, Blair.
Bo, I don't have anything to say. The man killed my husband. I want you to do your job, send him back to Ireland so he can get the punishment he deserves.
What made you kill Todd?
I It's obvious he was in on it with Marty. Oh, if you can't see that...
Listen, I have to go by the evidence. Now, if the facts support what you're saying, I'll gladly wash my hands of Mr. Thornhart. The special branch can take him back to Ireland. He can stand trial. But if the facts back up what he's saying... Then...
What kind of facts are you talking about here, Bo?
You have Todd's jacket, right? The one he wore in Ireland? I need to see it, Blair.
It doesn't even smell like Todd anymore. It just smells like the ocean. Here. Oh my God, are those?
These are bullet holes, Blair. Down, Blair. If that were the case, then why would Thornhart say that Todd was shot while the Irish police still claim that he died in a car accident?
Bo, because Thornhart knew that sooner or later someone would find out about these bullet holes.
He could never know that anybody was ever going to find
what is going on
See,
here?
I was right. I was right, see? You see that?
See what, honey?
Marty lured Todd over to Ireland and had her friend Patrick Thornhart kill Todd.
Darling, why would this Thornhart person do something like that for Marty?
Because Marty paid him. Or maybe they were even lovers.
No, we don't know that that's true.
Bo, what other explanation do you have for Thornhart having Todd's briefcase and his passport?
There could be any number of explanations.
All right, then, Bo. Why don't you explain to Blair, and that way we'll all know.
Oh, but we don't need an explanation here. It's very clear right here.
Patrick Thornhart claims that he saw some guys from an Irish terrorist group murder Todd.
The IRA?
No, different. We still don't know that much about him. But the Irish authorities claim that Todd died in a car accident, which does not jibe with this evidence.
Because I'm telling you, Marty had Thornhart kill Todd. Bo, how many times do I have to tell you that?
Blair, why don't you just sit down for a minute, okay?
Okay. I'll tell you, I'm leaning towards the idea that Todd really could have been murdered.
Oh, thank God.
Which is exactly what Patrick Thornhart said, which doesn't make any sense to me that he would be the one to shoot Todd. Excuse me. Buchanan?
Hey, Bo, look, it's me. I've got some news you're really gonna hate.
Oh, I can hardly wait to hear this, Hank.
Thornhart is gone.
What do you mean he's gone?
He escaped.
Well, who was on duty? Somebody's butt's gonna be in a sling, Hank.
Yeah, well, now, that's what I said you would say. Look, anyway, they're looking for the guy. I thought you should know.
All right, thanks. Look,
Right.
I'll get back to you, okay?
All right.
Now, what is going on?
You're gonna hear it on the news anyway. Some way, Thornhart got out of his cell. He took off.
All right. Okay, you guys, do you believe me now, Bo?
Blair, listen, I've got to go, okay? And I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to take this jacket with me. I will find out how Todd died. I swear to you, I don't care who is involved. I will find out.
You don't need to find out it's Marty. I told you. You know that it's her, Bo. It's Marty.
Now, Blair, I want you to go upstairs, all right? Just lie down, try and take a nap. Everything will seem better in the
I gotta go.
Where?
Someone has got to make Marty and that Irishman pay for what they did.
But please, Blair, just think for a minute. You're too upset to go out tonight, all right? Besides which, there are all sorts of lunatics on the road on New Year's Eve. And I really I could use some time to talk with you. I just ran into Joe, and...
Well, at least he's alive for you to run into him. I gotta go.
Blair, please...
Sister, I've every right to be here. I'm his closest relative, too. He'd want me to be here. He'd want me to make sure that the newspaper that he built and loved didn't falter after his death.
Wait a minute. You mean you expect to be working here now?
Yes, that's right.
Do you know anything?